Hello, you're back with Beatle. We are back on Vampire Survivors. In this episode, we will be unlocking the Gallo Tower, which is Chapter 4, as well as unlocking the Milky Way map, which is found in the dairy plant, which is on Chapter 3. First of all, we'll be doing our power-ups. I've refunded all of our gold back. We don't need any in greed. What we will do is getting this amount power-up, which allows one more projectile to be fired across all weapons. It is 5,000 gold, so you might have to do a bit of grinding if you're not already there, but it's a very strong one. We'll also get both of the movement speeds, as well as, of course, all the might, all the armor, all the health, and we might as well get all the recovery whilst we've got the gold for it. Might as well get the armor, cooldown, speed. We've got lots of gold to be spending here. We'll also increase our luck, as that allows 4 upgrades when you do get a level up, so it can be handy. Might as well get magnet whilst we can, and growth, so you just get a bit more experience, and we'll leave it there. So in terms of who I'm going to be using, I thought we'd give KROCHI a go. So the reason being is that he does have the speed plus 20%, as well as all the other buffs that you can see there. So we'll just unlock him now. Here he is. Very strong character, as you can see by the stats. Very quick move speed, more might, more speed, more area. Cooldown is minus 5%, but 50% magnet, 30% luck, more growth as well. So that is who will be given a shot. I haven't actually played him yet, but I think I recall from one of my the previous time I played, he is a very strong character. So we will jump into the dairy plant here. So we'll just start that. Dairy plant, as you can see, there's 2 relics in this stage, and you get a plus 20% gold bonus, as well as the move speed or automatic within the stage selection. In this one, we will be trying to get the Milky Way map. As I say, that is located in the far south of the map, and he can see his main sort of weapon isn't ideal to start with, but he, generally speaking, he's a very strong character, and that can be upgraded to do quite well. We'll start off with the magic wand, as I think that's a really good one to start with, just so you're always hitting enemies. It's a bit of a mixture between trying to level up and kill the enemies quick enough, whilst also wanting to get the relic as well, which is located far south on the map. Let's get the ebony wings. So if you remember, in one of my previous videos, I showed the sort of white bird. Here's the black one, and if you get both, they can be combined into one very strong, more powerful weapon, and obviously you get that weapon slot unlocked back. So you can see the 2 green arrows at the bottom. That is where the Milky Way map is. There is also another relic on this map. I'm not sure what that is, but we will try and get it. But the Milky Way map is the best one. It is by far the most useful one that you can use. In order to unlock the Gallo Tower, which is Chapter 4, you need to try and reach level 60 within this. So that will be our secondary task. I know this one is a lot further south, so it might be tricky, but we will see if we can get to level 60 as well, just to get the next chapter unlocked as well. So I'll just keep moving south as much as I can. Still going far south. As I said, it is really far down. I know in the inlaid library I said it was far to the west to try and get the sort of recipe book. This one genuinely is actually really far down. You do actually have to move for as you can see, 2 minutes. I've pretty much just been moving straight down, but looks like those green arrows are slowly moving, which means we are getting closer. I'm not too sure which one is the where we need to get to. Let's get the clock lancet there. Why not? Yeah, I'm not actually too sure which is which. This actually does look like it is the Milky Way map. There it is. Permanently enables the map in the pause menu, so we will be checking that out if I manage to survive this little group of enemies I've got myself into. Just about. So I'll get into a safe space. I'll just pause, and then you can see the map. So we are located pretty much bang in the center of this, and you can see, so the wings are just power up. On the right where the candles are, again, that is just another power up. The relic is the other book. And the sort of blue things are the attract orbs that will allow all the sort of orbs on the field to come straight into you. So it's just a handy way of knowing where the sort of certain things are on the map and what you need to do to get to them. Here you can also obviously still get the previous relic that we got, the Grimoire, where you can see the sort of weapon evolutions and unions that you need. If you look to the bottom right, you will see the 2 birds. Get both of those together, and you will get the sort of evo of both of those, which is very strong. So we will also try and do that. So the next stage, what I'm going to try and do in this video, try and get my HP back for a start, but also I will be attempting to try and reach level 60 now in order to unlock the next map. I will also work my way towards the final relic. Here we go. So I can see it. Just going to try and kill some enemies. Those little things that have surrounded me is not ideal. I don't really want to die here. I thought I got it there, but there it is. Ars Gouda permanently allows to access the list of defeated enemies from the main menu. So more visual than anything that is going to help you out here. It looks like I'm going to be dead. But there we go. That is how you get the 2 relics. And what I'll do is I'll restart this map, try and get to a similar point, same character, and we'll just try and reach level 60 without worrying about getting the relics. Here we go. So just restarted. I'll get back up to level 4 and we'll go from there. Here we go, just about to reach level 4 now, and here let's just get the axe. We'll just try and get our firepower up as much as we can, and you can see we're only on 30 seconds before it was around the 3-minute mark, so that is why I was struggling. It sometimes is very difficult to try and get the relics as well as leveling up and your character up enough to be able to do the rest. I can see that attract orb, so if I get that, all the orbs on the screen will appear to me, but I'm pretty much collecting them anyway, so I'm going to try and save that for when I need to, really, and it can be very beneficial, so I'll keep an eye on where that is. I don't know if you saw that the pentagram in a previous video. It was one of the unlocks I got. It erases everything inside. It's sort of a one-use item, so it's not very useful for now. Sometimes it can be handy later on, but for now we'll just get the axe, I think. Yeah, why not? Here we go. Chest has been dropped by a little elite. I didn't even realize it was an elite, to be honest, but there we go. Looks like it's only going to be 1 item, and it's an upgrade to my little cross, so I will take that. Base damage up by 10. Okay, not the worst. So the only difference, I suppose, in weapons from the previous run is now I've got an axe. In the previous one I had the magic wand, so there we go. Leveling up nice and quick, I suppose. We're already coming up to level 6 at the 1:40 mark. We'll get the Santa water. In fact, I don't think I had that in the previous run either, but we'll get that as well. Fires 1 more projectile, base area up by 20%. I'll also try and move my way over to try and get this little glowing thing. I think it's just yeah, it's in fact it's the fire breath, so it allows you to kill lots of enemies quickly, and we'll get the ebony wings from here. Fires 1 more projectile, base area up by 40%. Let's see if we can find that attract orb that I left early. This should give us a level up or 2. There we go. Rune tracer here is what I actually unlocked off screen by unlocking a character that used it. It's actually a very strong weapon, but as you can see, since we have that recipe book that allows for the Evo upgrades, it says which of these sort of passive upgrades get the Evo upgrade. So the clover will allow for the Evo upgrade of the cross, so I will actually get that just because it will be helpful later on. There we go, and we actually got another level with that as well. Duplicator, as I showed in a previous video, weapons fire more projectiles, very handy upgrade to get, so I will actually get that as well. There we go. It is quite tricky. I actually don't think this character's the cross is a very good weapon to start with, but we'll see how it does later on. Let's just actually upgrade the cross here. Base speed up by 25% and base area up by 10%. I think once it reaches its Evo upgrade, it is actually very strong. I've got the Evo of that before when I was just grinding some gold, and it was actually quite strong, so I will try and get that to Evo, especially now we can actually get it. And just get that little power up, freeze all the enemies on screen. I wonder now if I actually check the recipe book, if we open the Grimoire in the bottom right there, and we can see what weapons we've got, which are highlighted in yellow, and what is needed in order to get the Evo upgrade. So we need the lightning ring, we need the sort of attract orb to get the Santa water Evo upgrade. Hopefully they do show up when we get the on each of the level ups, but we will see. So there it is. In fact, attract orb gets the Evo upgrade of the Santa water, so we will get that whilst we can. And that is exactly why some of these relics are actually really strong, especially that initial one that you can get to show that Evo upgrade. Obviously, if you weren't to know that, if it didn't say that, it would be very tricky to know what weapons and passive upgrades that you're actually looking out for. Here I'm going to get the rune tracer, as I actually really like this as a weapon. If you play Survivor IO, it's kind of similar to the Jorian in terms of it's just like a little weapon that darts across the screen and kills things, as you can see there, but it's probably a bit stronger than what the Jorian is. It's smaller and moves a bit quicker, and there's more of them, but it's the similar sort of effect. I'm actually taking quite a bit of damage here. Let's get the duplicator, and there's an elite boss next to me, so I'm going to have to move out straight away. I do know I actually get a revival if this character dies. That is one of the perks I get. We get a chest here. It looks like there's going to be 3 upgrades, which will certainly be very handy. There we go. The cross, the central water, and the clover, which will give us a bit extra luck, and 560 gold, which we will take. Can't remember if this character has HP HP regen, so I'm going to keep an eye out for any chickens on the screen that will allow me to get some of my HP back. Magic wand, I'm going to have to get that, and I think that will then be all of our weapons slots complete. In fact, I won't get the magic wand. I'll try and save to see if I can get the other white bird rather than get that. So let's just upgrade the Santa water again. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. Sort of a bit of a break in the enemies there. Yeah, well, I'll upgrade the rune tracer here. Both of those knives and magic wands I actually really like, but I would like to try and get that other bird just to try and showcase what that Evo upgrade of those are, because it is a very strong weapon. As if you play Survivor IO, the destroyer is obviously very strong. It's sort of equivalent to that, so we'll get the rune tracer upgraded here. I can see a chicken on the floor now, so I will work my way across to that, although I was going to say, looking at that, my HP had already increased. I forgot how wide my sort of pickup radius is now. So getting things I wasn't really looking to try and get there. Let's just upgrade the rune tracer here. Why not? I can see that there is that power up which gives me the fire breath. So I might just stay near that and use that in case I need to. I think there is also a chicken on the floor below me, or it might just be a gold coin. It might be two things on top of each other actually. It's hard to actually tell. And my wide pickup radius as well. Picked this up by accident, so we might as well just going to bit of a spree, try and kill whatever we can there. Why not? We get the level up. Whip again, quite a good weapon, but let's just upgrade the cross. Getting quite unlucky to not find this other bird so far. There's been lots of upgrades that I've had, but we haven't actually managed to find that one. Hopefully we can find that soon. Here we go, just at the 5-minute mark. Only level 17. Remember, we need to hit level 60 to unlock the next chapter. And a little elite boss has just appeared on the top of the screen, top right. I'm trying to put him in my Santa water, and then if I get above him, the axes that drop should land on him, as well as all the other bits of damage that I'll be doing there as well. We'll probably just upgrade the cross here. Base speed up by 25%, base area up by 10%. Every little helps, why not? A few projectiles on the screen now, which is, I think, a bit different from some of the other maps where there maybe aren't as many. I think this one there are, but let's just get this chest. It looks like it's only given us one upgrade, but it is what it is. And it's the cross upgrade, so fire one more projectiles. Fair enough. I don't think we're very accurate as a character in terms of the weapons that we've got. I mean, we've got the rune tracer, which just bounces randomly, the axe that just throw above you, and then we've got that holy cross, which again, you know, just fires out forward and then springs backwards. I'm sort of missing the magic wand, which there it is, but we can't get it. We'll get the lightning ring. Oh, that allows for the Evo upgrade, but then we won't have the other bird for that Evo upgrade. I'll get the lightning ring, because I think in my previous video it was the lightning that had the most DPS, so it's got to be good. We'll just get it and hope for the best. Can see two chickens on the screen now, so that is worthwhile me remembering exactly where they are in case I need that extra HP. One to the top left, one to the bottom right, so that is good to know. And we can now upgrade again. Just moved into level 19, I think it was. Might as well get the cross again. So that's actually one off the Evo upgrade. What I realized is, in order to Evo upgrade your weapons, you actually need to get a chest rather than an actual level up. It's a chest that has to do that, so I'll have to kill a mini boss, kill an elite enemy, and that will, when they drop a chest, once I get that, it will then give me the Evo upgrade. You can't actually get that just by level up alone, so that is worth knowing if you are struggling or wondering why you can't get an Evo upgrade. It has to come from a chest. Here we go, level 21, ebony wings. Might as well get that upgraded. Not sure if this guy is an elite. Looks like he is going to be a boss actually, so hopefully he will drop the chest that allows for our Evo upgrade. Hit him quite a bit there, and there he goes down. Fantastic. Let's see now if this actually does give us the Evo upgrade. And it looks like it's going to be 3 as well. Looks like it's going to be 5, in fact. So I will definitely take that. That'll definitely help us out. 999 gold, but there it is. Heaven Sword, evolved cross, can deal critical damage. We also got the lightning ring, which will help. That fires one more projectile. And the third weapon is the ebony wings, fires one more projectile, cooldown reduced by 0.3 seconds, will definitely help. Clover, chance to get lucky up by 10%, and I think it was just another lightning ring. There it is. Okay, so let's have a look what the Evo upgrade here is. It changes massively. You can see the sort of swords firing across the screen, so instead of crosses, it's firing swords, but they do a lot of damage, and they just take up a bit more area on the screen. Let's get the ebony wings there again. I quite like having that bird shooting all those little projectiles. It seems to help, but I think now we've got that Evo upgrade, we should be a bit safer for the foreseeable. As I say, we're only level 22. We need to get to 60 to unlock the next one. And remember, I had 35,000 gold to start with before I got here. Let's just get the ebony wings there again. And I'd done a bit of grinding off screen, so we should really be able to do it with the sort of characters that I have and the upgrades I've got, but let's see if we can. Here we go, just getting up to level 24 now. Let's upgrade the rune tracer. Fires one more projectile. It's hard to actually see the rune tracers on the screen, but if you like, look out for them. They're those sort of diamonds that are darting across the screen, and obviously the more you upgrade them, the more they are and the more damage that they do, and especially if you can get them to an Evo upgrade, they are very strong. Nearly at level 26 here, but it is getting quite difficult. Let's get the ebony wings here, just get it to level 8. Obviously I know we can't do the Evo upgrade for it, which is unfortunate, but let's get it there as well. I'll try and get this little red gem as well, which hopefully should give us a bit more experience. It does actually give us a level up. Let's get the Santa water upgraded, because I think we can get the Evo upgrade of that. What I might do is actually have a look on the map and have a look where the sort of next attract orb is, which will allow me to pick up all the gems on the screen. So I'll just do that now. It looks like it's at the far top left. From where I am, it may not be worth. You know what? I'm going to try and work my way up there, but let's just get this chest first of all. So we just get the X to level 3, I think it is, just base damage increase, which I'll take, better than nothing. Still just moving my way up to the top left of the screen, just so I can get that attract orb and hopefully pick up all the gems that were on the screen. And we're getting closer. We are nearly there, which is actually going to be pretty much essential now, because obviously I've been running past most of the gems, so I will need this just to try and actually get a lot of my levels back. I'm even running, in fact I'll get that elite that has just died, and we'll get the treasure. Only the one, and it is the lightning ring that'll fire one more projectile. I think that I'd got to level 4, and we get an upgrade from that, so we'll just upgrade the axe whilst we can. And as you can see from the map here, we are that little thing in the middle, and we're very close now to that attract orb, which will be able to give us the rest of the orbs that have been on the screen. There it is. You can see it just above me, so I'm going to run into that now. And there it is. It gives us the weapon of the attract orb, which allows us the pickup range increase. I actually thought it allowed all the pickup of the orbs on the screen, which it actually doesn't. It just allows you to get a free upgrade, which isn't actually ideal, but at least I know that now. There we go. Next level. Let's get the Santa water here. I think, yeah, we'll just upgrade the weapons until they're max, and then we'll focus on the passives. Although allowing us to attract these orbs from further away is actually really helping us out. Let's get the empty tome. Reduces weapon cooldown by 8%. I think that's always a handy one to try and have, because we're getting these orbs from quite a distance, which actually allows for a quicker level ups here. And we'll get the Santa water in the next upgrade. That is nearly now level 8. One more level, and then we can get the Evo upgrade for that. And we might as well get the rune tracer here in the next level. I think we're now level 32. There we go. So just past halfway of where we need to get to, which is level 60. I can see a little elite boss there, so I will try and kill him, but there's a lot happening on the screen. There's actually another boss on there as well, so lots happening, and I could do with some level ups before we get a bit overwhelmed. And I know we're only on level 33 here, so a long way to go. Let's get... We might have to get the spinach. Raises inflicted damage by 10%, and that'll just help us with the crowd control. There we go. This green thing is following me, the green reaper. Getting really tricky. I have actually killed this little boss here to get that treasure, so I'll pick this up now, and thankfully this looks like it's going to be 3 upgrades, which will help. Santa water and 2 clovers. I suppose not the best, but not the worst, but they're free upgrades, so I'll take them. There we go. And if we can try and kill that other reaper, we keep getting a lot of levels up here. I'll get the axe, because I'm just waiting for that Evo upgrade that we can get from that. Yeah, a lot of enemies now closing in. I know we can get 1 free revival, which I'll probably be using right now. There we go. I'm only level 34, so we'll get the revive. Could do with killing this reaper ASAP, because we're probably going to die here. I'm just actually needing to escape from that. That was very hectic. There's a freeze, which comes at a good time. We'll get the axe up to level 6. That'll help. And we did get that attract orb, which is absolute perfect timing. We'll get the rune tracer up to level 6. This should give me quite a few levels, I would imagine. Axe up to level 7. If we can get that again, then it's just the Evo upgrade that we need with that axe. Perfect. We'll get the rune tracer to level 7 there as well. With the lightning ring now to level 5. Again, that can be Evo upgraded. So ideally, we need to kill a boss, get a chest, and we should get an Evo upgrade. And as I say that, we manage it. So hopefully this will give us the Evo upgrade. And it's Labora, the evolved Santa Water. Damaging zones follow you and grow, which is really strong from memory. It does a lot of area damage of things around you. But obviously my HP isn't too high. Things are getting quite close. But those Santa rings, as you can see, really help out. Very similar to the sort of Molotov on Survivor IO when you get the sort of fire pits around you. Let's get the Rune Tracer up here. I'm not sure if we've got the Evo upgrade of that, but Rune Tracer is still a strong weapon, whether or not you have that Evo upgrade. So yeah, I just need to try and play these sort of Santa Water bubbles quite well, and hopefully it should be okay. But we're on 40 now. We need to get to 60. Let's get the Lightning Ring upgrade. If I can get that Evo upgraded as well, that'll be very good. We'll get the spinach here just to upgrade our base damage by 10%. Every little helps. There we go. A lot of XP I have just got from that. We'll get the spinach again, 10%. I might get the Candle Labrador. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's actually Candelabrador. I'm not too sure, but you know, either way, we'll get it. Augment our area of attacks up by 10%, just because that will make our Santa Water even more powerful. Let's get the Lightning Ring to level 7. That's very close to being able to be Evo upgraded as well. I feel like we're doing quite a bit more damage now. The enemies aren't getting as close, and we're able to get a lot of the experience that is on the floor here. There we go, level 48, I think it is. Let's get the spinach, damage up by 10%. Again, that will really help. And you can already see the Santa Water circles on the floor are much bigger, so I think the Candelabrador augment the area of attacks if you're using the Santa Water. It is pretty much a must if you're using that, because it just makes it so much more powerful. Lightning Ring fires one more projectile. Now we can get the Evo upgrade of that as soon as we kill the next boss, or find a chest as well. We'll just take that little chicken, get a bit more HP, nearly up to the halfway mark. As I say, each one is the target is to hit 30 minutes, but to be honest, I'll just be really happy if I get to level 60 here. There we go, next level up. We're getting closer. Let's get the Empty Tome, cooldown reduced by 8%. I think that'll just help most of our weapons out, including the Santa Water, I suppose, just so there's pretty much always the Santa Water on the floor. Getting tricky-ish to try and collect these orbs without getting too close to the enemies, but finding a way to do it, I'm doing okay. Let's get the Candelabrador again, upgrade our area of effect. I think we found a bit of a groove now, level 52. Hopefully we can just keep moving around, keep the same sort of process that we've got going. Let's get the cooldown reduced by 8% again. I think all of these little passive upgrades that I've got have actually really helped us out, as I think in general all of our weapons now are doing a lot more damage, both with the cooldown and the damage increase. It seems to have really helped us out. You know, we were really struggling before, but now it looks like we're on top of the enemies. Pretty much just need 5-6 more levels, and then we've completed at least what I intended to do on this video and on this stage in unlocking the next chapter. There we go, next little mini boss is here. If I can kill him, I can then get the Evo upgrade of the axe, I think it was. Let's get the Candelabrador there. I think there's maybe 2 items that I need that can get Evo upgraded, but I guess we'll see if we can kill him. There we go, he's dead. Let's get the chest. And it's the Death Spiral, the evolved axe, passes through enemies. From memory, really strong. So we'll obviously do the damage comparison at the end as well, but there you go. Again, if you play Survivor IO, it's actually very similar to the brick Evo upgrade, where they just sort of shoots out the 1 iron tons across the screen. So very similar to that in terms of what it actually does, and it does a lot of damage to everything on the screen. Obviously it fires full 360 degree. Let's get the Empty Tome, reduce the cooldown again. That'll really help us out, and we're level 56 now, so very close to 60. It was touch and go in the middle, but right now I'm actually really confident that we can do this, but nearly actually died. Obviously I did die, but thankfully this character gets 1 revival, and even after that I did nearly die again. Let's get the base area up by 10%, and you can just see how big the Santa Waters are now, and the fact that they move closer to you just make sure that everything has to go through them to get to you, and I think the damage of them overlaps, so if they're going through more than 1, then a lot of damage is being done to them. Here we go, next level up, Attract Orb. So it looks like we've got everything else full other than the Attract Orb now. So our damage now cannot really be increased. We just can collect the gems a bit quicker with that upgrade, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can at least get to 60. Here we go, halfway through level 59 now, so all I need is a few more gems. We'll get to 60 and I will have completed the aim of what this video was intended to be, how to get the Milky Way map and how to unlock the chapter 4. in the stage selection, and we've just about got there now. There we go. So similar to the last video, obviously the aim is to try and do 30 minutes. Again, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do that as much as I was struggling earlier on. So what I'll do is I'll just skip until I think I'm going to die again. We'll see how far we can get. We can have a look at the achievements at the end. Let's just get the coin bag there, and we can see what weapons have done the most damage out, and we can call it there. Interestingly, I've actually just got this chest, and there was actually one more upgrade that I could get, and it was the lightning ring, the thunder loop, which is the Evo upgrade of that. So I suppose that will help us out, do a bit more damage to see how far we can get. Just approaching the 25-minute mark, where there should be a boss coming on screen now. There is, bottom right. Killing him will allow me to get the hyper mode of the either this stage or the previous stage, not too sure, but it does unlock something, so I will do my best to try and kill him. So far so good. I thought I'd be struggling a bit more, and he's actually died relatively quickly, so we'll just get the treasure, but I have a feeling this is just going to be a money bag. Yep, just the one money bag, so I'll go back to seeing how long I can last. I'm not sure we can last much longer. Similar to the previous one, hanging on by a thread at the 29-minute mark is when the enemies just seem to absolutely pile on the screen. Getting a bit of lag here as well, but there isn't really anywhere for me to run, and I think this is going to be game over very shortly with 20 seconds left to go. I actually somehow get a level up because I haven't moved, and there's a lot of gems probably just on the floor that I'm picking up, but too late. With 14 seconds left on the clock, I actually get a revive, which I didn't realise. Let's see if we can last 14 seconds with a new revive. I have a feeling I'm probably going to die instantly. But 10 seconds left. Can we do it? Maybe I should have got the chicken there. 5 seconds left to go. Actually, I'm surviving longer than I thought. 3 seconds. Come on. Just trying to avoid it. And we actually did it. But once you hit 30 minutes, the Reaper actually comes and just kills you pretty much instantly. You can kill him, but you just need to be at the end of the game pretty much. But there we go. Stage completed, which I wasn't actually expecting. Now let's have a look at the achievements and the weapon damage. So interestingly, the two best weapons was the Death Spiral and the Thunder Loop. Thunder Loop was the one in my previous video, which was the top as well. The Death Spiral was the sort of pickaxes that were being thrown all around the 360-degree screen, and that actually was both the top damage and top DPS. So that's really interesting. Achievements, as you can see, we actually got 6 different achievements. So by killing the 25-minute mark boss, we unlock the hyper mode of the dairy plant. We unlock the new map, the Gallo Tower, as well as some gold coins there for evolving the axe, and also a new weapon, I believe, as well as, there we go, 50 characters. We get some customization achievement there as well. But there we have it. All I wanted to do really was unlock the Gallo Tower, which we did by reaching level 60 and getting the Milky Way map, as well as the other relic, I suppose. But there we have it. If you have got this far in the video, I do really appreciate it. Please do leave any feedback in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks a lot.